Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Nigerians especially, how far? Since yesterday, the song where they hammer for my head now, the one where Fela sang say, now look I dey laugh. And now look I dey look and look I dey laugh. Now so I dey look Nigerians and they laugh Nigerians. On top the matter, from one drama series to another drama series, from Magu episode to Akpabio series, Magu Gate to Akpabio Gate. You see, the thing is just so funny that these drama kings, these hush papas in government houses, they've not ceased to amaze me. And they have always continued to prove what I say on this platform to be true and correct. You know, here we know they paint words and we know they look anybody face. And last, now Nigerians be the victims of this impunity in government. Una see am, Nabi? Una see am? The House of Rep criminals where they investigate other criminals. Just like Magu, where be chief chairman of EFCC, we supposed catch corrupt officials. Now, corruption don't catch them. And rep people, Senate people, National Assembly members, how far? Una they call Akpabio because the thing don't show kuna for neck. Make you come probe am, say they embezzle money, NDDC. And the man spilled the beans. We all saw it. But in case you didn't see it, I want you to take a look at it. I'll be right back.
So it is important that people who have gone to court, people who genuinely did jobs, should be paid for their jobs. So for me, I'm not against it because of course, who are even the greatest beneficiaries? It's you people now. Okay. Because if you look at your chairman,
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, that's okay. That's okay.
Can I
ask you that question? What is the benefit that the National Assembly is benefiting from?
It's okay, it's okay.
Are you asking me the benefit of National Assembly?
Yes, you just said.
I just told you that we have record to show that most of the contracts in NDDC are given out to members of National Assembly, but you don't know about it.
It's okay.
It's okay. The two chairmen can explain to you. That is why I was a member. I was a member of the NDDC committee.
It's okay.
Wait, you were a member of the NDDC and none of you were a member of the NDDC in the 8th Assembly, and are you telling me that lots of jobs were awarded to you as a member?
No, this is a problem. That's why I said you must.
Then you have the right to accuse people. Then why can't you bring up
can you
people
listen
that
to me? One of the chairmen
if
also.
you were not awarded a contract, then why are you coming here that you are aware that you were a member of the NDDC and lots of contracts were awarded to you? You said I'm not aware. I'm telling you that bring up those things.
May I inform my honorable sister that is why we have to change.
Honorable Minister, please.
This is exactly what Nigerians are saying. And thank God, Nigerians are beginning to see beyond their nose. Before now, Nigerians will take the whole thing. Some of them will even go and start praying for the man that collapsed to wake up. And some people will start performing miracle on top. Even some people will carry prophecy on top the man's head. But thank God, Nigerians are, the scale is falling off the eyes of Nigerians. When I was reading commentaries and reaction of people concerning that drama that happened at the National Assembly during the NDDC probe, Mr. Man, you must vomit that money if you like faint 20 times. And Nigerian people, thank God say these scales don't they fall from on our eyes. Immediately Akpabio talk say na them National Assembly members, senators, and House of Rep members, including the committee chairman, now them be the beneficiaries of these bogus contracts, diverting of funds and plundering of this. They all of them are in the same mess. Make the whole roof fall on top of their head. The man come beginning, it's okay. Shut up. Thank God for that woman. You know, that is one thing I like about women. I have serious respect for women. Honestly speaking. You know, sometimes they are overcarried by, by the situation, and they will, The woman was insisting. The chairman was saying, no, shut up. It's okay. What is okay? What is okay?
Assembly has just woken up the two committees. The National Assembly, let me say this, the Speaker and the President are not aware of what the chairman of the committees are doing in the National Assembly. And members of the committee are not also aware. It is just a one-man squad only. And I say this, between 2016 and 2019, emergency contracts of over 2 trillion were awarded under the supervision of the chairman of both committees. And this is the list of the awardees, and this is how they were all distributed. In this list, the chairman Senate committee, on behalf of the Senate, and when we asked the Senate members, they didn't know. They said they don't know. He collected 1,000 of those jobs and said he was going to give it to the Senate. The records are there. These 1,000 contracts were collected by a man called Nelson Abamuche on behalf of the Senate. And furthermore, they came, the immediate crisis now that came was as a result of the budget. How did the budget run into problem? It was in 2016. The bureaucracy told us when we came in that in 2016 there was no budget. 2017 there was no budget. 2018 there was no budget. The budget for 2019 was just passed some few days ago. What led to it? When a chairman of Senate became chairman in 2015, he called the bureaucracy and said, "Look, you need to include for me 15 million naira projects in this budget." The bureaucracy said, "Okay, that's fair enough." They went behind and worked it out. When they came back, the chairman said, "Look, I didn't say 15 billion. I said 150 billion. So the bureaucracy went back and they couldn't comply because there was no way they could do that. So the chairman now went back to the bureaucracy. Why don't you award this in emergency? Why are we going to go through due process? That was how the emergency procedures were breached. And the commission now has a commitment of over 3 trillion. How can this continue?
All of them are the same thing. Thieves where they catch thieves. Thieves where they probe thieves. Corruption where they fight corruption. During Jonathan period, I said officials of the government were corrupt, very, very corrupt. But in this government, corruption is institution. Corruption has become the order of the day. And this is the same cabinet that took Buhari almost a year to assemble. To assemble thieves. No wonder they call them Association of Past Criminals. And no surprise. After PDP don't deceive Nigeria, Papa deceive Peking. Now Association of Past Criminals. Now the last card and shake up. Nigerians una see am. Last now una be the victims. Una never dey angry enough. We are still doing this thing no go end. If I like vibrating on this platform from now to the next generation and nothing happens. I mean, people did not come out to do the needful. Nothing will change. It will rather get worse. This whole hyping, it will end on social media. Pata. Next few years, you see them drumming up support. The same people who are victims of this whole thing. You can imagine an average Niger Deltan who is supposed to benefit from the schools, the hospitals, the roads, job creation. You can imagine their miserable lives while some few individuals are raking in billions. You remember the time when I talk, say, this COVID-19, some people with the government, in fact, now official of the government at the top, now them they cash out using COVID-19. You saw that they report the tender. Look at the one of COVID-19. Now you get the 30-something billion cash out. While people they talk. Why people are dying in Europe, America, Asia of COVID-19 in vibrators, ventilators, or what they call them. I don't know which one they are. Why we see people struggling and fighting for their lives. And here in Nigeria, it's a total different version. And you expect people to believe the cock and bull story. I'm not saying that there is no COVID-19, but in Nigeria, it has a total different definition. Wickedness upon wickedness. People without conscience, men without honor. I don't blame them. Now the people, the ordinary people who will be the victims, that will be my own problem. Because they never opened their sense. By now, Nigerians would have been boiling. That National Assembly should have been shut down. This government should have been brought to a halt. We are just in number 2. We started with EFCC, which is the capital of corruption, down to NDDC. We never reached NMPC. We never talk of power sector. We never reach the corner of health sector. Are we talking about the educational sector? The impunity is widespread. It is not just NDDC. NDDC is not just child's play compared with what is happening at the NNPC. The day we go open that one nyash, wait till you go come outside there, Nigerians will never see anything. Wait till they see na amateur corruption. Go to NNPC, open their cards. We are waiting for NNPC to be probed with their organ at the top, will be the president and also the minister. Go there and see the grandpapa, the ancestors of corruption. Now that time we're gonna say, wait till they talk on this platform. No be joke. Neither Deltans are the victims of NDDC. What about defense? What is happening at the north with the issue of fight against insurgents? That one, another cash cow, another industry for our guys at the top, the military generals. You've had so many. Make you not talk saying and me talk them. Now they wait when they go, the day where they go assassinate this guy. Maybe one of these days they go just silence this guy. Or maybe when you no longer see or hear me, then you now say they don't buy this guy over. They don't settle him. Now that time when they wait, Abi, before I will come occupy these governments and shut it down. Nigeria is killing Nigerians. Nigerians are victims of Nigeria. And the perpetrators are those you left in government houses. And tomorrow, the same people will be the victims will begin drum support. It don't already they happen for Edo State. Why can't people reason for once? It has come to its threshold that Nigerians should come out en masse and shut down the government. Everywhere, whether north, east, west, south, it is the same thing. No difference. No difference. I've been calling for the issue of anti-open grazing bill, which is ravaging my area now. The people, they no one care. They will call when you're on radio, they will be calling, but the commitment is not there. To mobilize just 1 million persons to shut down this government. There should be a revolution. It should start happening now. You are the victims. You are waiting for them to come and assassinate me. But I tell you, no man born of a woman can sniff the life of this man until my mission is complete. Because I am not here by my own making. If we are choosing what someone should be doing, this is the last thing I will ever choose. I don't even know why I'm doing this. But the forces that are pushing me will sustain this until that day when Nigerians will say, enough is enough. I'm signing out. But before I go, make I tell una say, and remind una say, no expect anything from this probing NDDC. When I think say they lie, I am make una see this news. The Speaker of House of Rep have concluded the matter, say they no go bring this man where they faint anyhow for probing. That is last card and check up. Nigerians, I make una use una tongue to count on a teeth. I am signing out. If you like it, share it. Let me have your opinion on the comment section. Goodbye. Don't forget to stay safe. Let me remind you, see this before I go. It's very important. Put it this way. No, put it this way. You know why? Make you know, kill yourself. Say you dey run away from COVID-19. The thing where Nigerians they pass through now, we are suffering from corona government. Hear it. Use this to protect yourself from corona government. Forget about coronavirus. That one not the kill Nigerians. The one where they kill Nigerians, na corona government. I rest my case.